The Bible has a scientific test how to identify a true believer. It's mentioned in the Gospel of Mark, chapter number 16, verse number 17 and 18. It says that there will be signs for true believers, and among the signs, in my name, they shall cast out devils. They shall speak foreign tongues, new tongues. They shall take up serpents. And if they drink deadly poison, they shall not be harmed. And when they place their hand over the sick, they shall be cured. This is a scientific test. In scientific terminology, it's known as the confirmatory test for a true Christian believer. In the past 10 years of my life, I have personally interacted with thousands of Christians, including missionaries. I have not come across a single Christian who has passed this confirmatory test of the Bible. I have not come across a single Christian who took poison. I have not come across any who took poison and who has not died. And in scientific terminology, this is also called as a falsification test. That means if a false person tries and does this test, takes poison, he will die. And a false person will not dare attempt this test. If you are not a true Christian believer, you will not dare attempt this test. Because if you try and attempt the falsification test, you will fail. So a person who is not a true Christian believer will never attempt this test.
He spoke about he hasn't met any person that took the poison test. I can't present the person because he's already gone to be with the Lord, but I have friend Harry Radcliffe, and he lived in a town in the south of Morocco, and one of his people who he thought was a friend invited him over for a lunch, for a dinner. And he invited the wife and son also. And so when Harry agreed to go, somebody came and knocked on the door and said, "The man's going to poison you." So they went. Harry took this very verse that you've read, and he decided that he should go because he had said he would. So he went. He waited, hoping to find a time when the man brought in the couscous, he could the man would go out and he could turn the couscous around. But there was no such time. So he dug in and he ate. His wife she wasn't able to eat very much, and they had fed their son before they went. But Harry ate. And that night, Harry got pains in his tummy. And he had some blood. But he lived. And so 2 days later, he went and knocked on the door. And the man came and opened the door, and his face went absolutely white. And Harry thanked him for the meal. So I give you this one example anyway.
Test of Mark, chapter number 16, verse number 17 and 18. And he said one of his friends by the name of Harry, whatever the name was, in Morocco, he ate couscous. The Bible says, the King James Version as well as the New International Version, which Dr. William Campbell refers to, drink deadly poison, not eat, drink. Yet, I don't mind, even a person eats deadly poison also, no problem. But imagine one man in Morocco. I'm told there are 2 billion Christians in the world. No one can come forward. Not one out of the 2 billion. And I thought Dr. William Campbell was a true Christian believer, and I asked him to pass the test, not his friend who already died.